Beautiful Las Vegas. Welcome to the Eddie Fuse Show.
It's the Eddie Fuse Show. Whoa, whoa. It's the Eddie Fuse Show.
It's the Eddie Fuse Show.
Eddie Fuse Show.
The Eddie Fuse Show. Eddie Fuse Show.
It's the Eddie Fuse Show.
The Eddie Fuse Show. Eddie Fuse Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Eddie Fuse Show. I'm your host, Eddie Fuse, and our guest today is RJ Lloyd.
Hey!
How you doing, man?
What's going on,
Good
man?
to see you, man,
Good
for
to
real.
be here,
Good to have
man.
you in the building, man.
Yes, sir.
Another R. Diddy. R. Diddy is in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Take that mind is watch this. Man. So here we go.
How you doing, man?
Man, I'm real good, man.
How's Vegas been treating you,
Man,
man?
Vegas has been treating me well, man. And obviously to be here one more time, man, it's still treating me well.
Absolutely,
man.
absolutely, man.
Yeah, it's
So we're going to
definitely
start
good.
the interview off, man, by asking you where you're from originally so the people can know who they're relating with.
All right, so originally, man, I'm from Los Angeles, California, man, South Central Los Angeles to be exact. People say, where? 92nd in Vermont. If you know what's going on, you know where I was at.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, man, I've been seeing you with a lot of celebrities lately, man. You know, you've been around. You take a lot of pictures. You always at the biggest events. I ain't gonna hold them up, man. That's why I'm about to put you on blast, man. You be everywhere, man, and you don't be taking Fuse ass nowhere with
You know what happened? I started seeing you everywhere on your own, man. I said, hey, that's the way to do it.
Hey, man, you know that's what's up, man.
Yeah, man.
So, RJ, man, let's give the people a couple of titles of what you do, man. You're a promoter,
Yes.
producer,
Yes.
writer,
Yes.
Distribution owner of a label, right?
Yes.
Am I right about that?
Distribution, yes.
Yeah. So
Digital
let's
distribution deal.
talk about being a host, man, a radio
Okay.
host first, man. So,
All right.
how did you originally get into radio hosting?
Okay, radio hosting, man. Actually, I never went to school for that. You know, never did anything like that. I was just a kid who used to ride the bus to school every day, and we'd listen to 92.3 The Beat, riding all the way out
Yeah.
to school in the morning. You know, we'd listen to John London in the house party. We'd listen to Steve Harvey. And, you know, basically, I just was around that so much, I kind of just knew what people wanted to hear and how radio should sound.
Yeah.
When I got here, I knew one person, man, and it was Darnell Smith, man, DG.
Yeah.
He was out here in Vegas for a while. He had a radio station called LV Rocks.
Yeah.
You know, at LV Rocks, man, him and his wife at the time, you know, they were running everything together. It was a family-owned business, and, you know, him being the only person I knew at the time when I moved out here, he just asked me, did you want to come up to the station? Because before that, I was bringing artists out here before, and I've had a couple of artists interview at his radio show before, when they just had a show.
Yeah.
So then when they transitioned to owning the station, you know, it was just like, wow, this is perfect, you know?
Definitely.
So I went over there, man, and I hung out with him. He said, well, you want to get on the mic? I said, cool, why not? So me and him was just chopping it up, like me and you were chopping it up right now. People called in and was like, yo, who is that with you? You guys sound real good together. You have a good chemistry, you know? And he just asked me, said, well, man, what you got going on out here? I said, you know what, honestly, nothing. I just wanted to be closer to L.A., but it's a little cheaper to live out here in Vegas.
Absolutely,
you know?
man.
That's changing, obviously, because the Raiders are coming, you know. So, yeah, property value about to triple, man. So if you're in that real estate game, you might want to pay attention to that.
No doubt. Yeah, no doubt.
That's just a quick
The
gem
money-
right there.
the money's
for y'all to
going
know.
up,
Yeah,
it's
man,
going
the price
down.
is going up.
Well, man,
So-
a lot of people don't know that I got my first start in radio with LV Rocks, and you were one of the guys that helped mentor me and Obala, actually, when we first started our radio show, Bad Boys in His City.
That's right.
We started over with LV Rocks, man. So just let everybody know that RJ, he really did know what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? He actually helped Eddie Fuse become Eddie Fuse in the radio world.
Man, look at
so
y'all,
that's a person,
man.
That's, you know, and I'm pretty glad to say that, man, because I don't really give a lot of people accolades, man. So when it's due, it's due. You know what I'm saying? RJ definitely helped us, man.
Man, there was times you want to punch me in the face there, man. So, I used to mess with you so much, man. Like, Eddie, man, I didn't know if he was having a bad day or what, man. But, you know, looking at my... Man, I can't tell if he's serious or not, man. I'm going to punch that nigga in the face. And you told me, though. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just holding that grudge.
I'm like, RJ, I don't know, man, what's going on with you, man.
And it was funny to me, but I was glad you told me that. I said, oh, let me lighten up a little bit so he knows
man.
I'm all right, man.
I appreciate that, man.
And I'm proud as hell of y'all, man. You, Dope Baller, what you guys built, you know. And y'all did it on your own. Y'all did it through the hard work. Y'all bumped y'all heads. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
and you
man.
Persevered, man. And perseverance is key out here.
Yeah, man. It really wasn't an easy task, man.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of people don't know, man, that Las Vegas hip hop scene is rough. It's brutal, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people thinking that they think that you can just come in here and get on stage and go crazy. And everybody gonna feel. No, it's
you know
not.
when he fuck, cause I the guy from Lil Ray in Tennessee. Yeah, man, I want to come perform at Dre's. I said, what? That's not happening.
No,
you know?
You're not getting in there. You're not getting in there.
It's definitely basically I want to say not a breeding ground, but you know how they not when you put your artist on the shelf, you know, and you sit in development. There it is, development.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is definitely an artist development ground, you know, especially when you're coming through the local circuit. And, you know, if you can't rock a crowd of 10, 5, 15, you know, how you think you going to rock 1,000?
You're not.
2,000.
You're not.
Yeah, so, you know, a lot of people get their heart broke out here. A lot of people get their feelings hurt out here because it's real out here.
Yeah, you think a lot of people come and migrate out here thinking you just going to get on. Yeah. It took me 5 years to get a spark.
See?
You know what I'm saying? I say that wholeheartedly, man. Like.
And how long you been here?
Going on 6 years.
You see, look, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, you know, that's a lot of work, man. That was a lot. I've been in the mud. I've been in the trenches out here, man. Let's talk about Noize TV.
Okay.
So, man, Noize TV was a worldwide TV show that you had going on locally for quite some time. Yeah. Do you want to give some insight on some of the shows and events that you covered?
Oh, man, Noize TV, man. First, shout out to Mick No Leaks, Kryptonite Campaign. You know, those are my partners, man. Those guys, they get out there with them cameras, man, and they work, man. Yeah. They hustle, man, and, you know, we wouldn't have been able to do any of the things that we did, you know, if we really didn't just work together and pull together the way that we did, man. So, you know, big shout out to those guys. But with Noize TV, man, oh my gosh, we covered so much. Grammy Award winners, Mars Volta. Yeah. You know, we didn't just cover hip hop. We covered Extreme Thing 2016, which was a huge rock festival out at I think it was Desert Breeze Park. Yeah. Yeah, it was a huge rock festival in Desert Breeze Park. We covered that. Covered the band Secrets. The band. Oh my gosh, it's escaping me. Authority Zero. Yeah. You know, just real. It was crazy. You know, that was probably one of my best experiences was covering that rock festival because everybody acted so weird, and you know, dude's like, yeah, I got hit in the mouth and lost a tooth, and you know, he's fucking happy and shit. You know, we can't do that at our functions. You know, somebody, you stepped on my Jordans, brother. You know, you about to die, these folks is getting punched. They're crowd surfing. They're throwing water on each other, but they're loving it and having a good time, and nobody got killed. Nobody, you know, that type of stuff you can appreciate.
Yeah, it probably had a lot of drug deals, but it wasn't no violent deaths.
Nah, no violent deaths.
Well, since we're talking about music, we're going to stay on the topic of it.
Okay.
Let's talk about the distribution that you have going with DiamondKid Entertainment.
Okay, DiamondKid Entertainment was a company that I established in 2012 out in Los Angeles, California. What we do, we basically cater to all the independent artists and independent labels who don't have the means to get their music put online for all the online platforms like your Tidal, your Google Plays, your Spotify's, and you know, things like that. Yeah. We and your iTunes as well, you know. And we specialized in not beating people over the head. You know, when people get distribution deals, like, oh yeah, you know, you paid us $5,000, then you locked in with us for 6 years, and we get 70%, but you get 30, and 30's good. You know, so yeah, that's not us, man. That's not what we do. You know, so yeah, we basically told people, hey, we weren't charging you off the top. Mm-hmm. You know, we were just gonna say, hey, 70 cents on every dollar's yours, and that's what it is. Mm-hmm. If you don't have publishing, we have it. We'll hold it for you. Yeah. Till you get your publishing, we'll show you how to do it. Yeah. See, we weren't one of those you know, greedy labels or stingy labels that want to just get rich off of you and take all your money. No, we had love for the culture too. Right. So, you know, we wanted to give people a chance, and, you know, whatever they did with it, it helped. You know what I'm saying? And we helped as well. We helped promote as well, because if you get paid, we get paid.
Absolutely,
you know?
absolutely.
But, yeah, we weren't just jumping in people's pockets. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's pretty much what we do with DiamondKid. You know, it wasn't something that I just walked around just giving distribution deals to everybody. I kind of just sat on it because I just wanted to learn the music scene out here. You know, I've only been here for 3 years. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, I pretty much learned it all in about a year and a half, man. Yeah. Just some real grinding. When I first got here, I didn't go to the strip for like the first 8 months. I just did all local shit. You know, went to every local spot. Yeah. all the groundwork. When the people who on the radio station, when Darnell and them couldn't go out, you know, I said, okay, well, I'll be the face. I'll go out for you guys, man. And, you know, that's how I got to meet everybody, you know?
That's what's up, man. So I definitely see you networking, man. Mm-hmm. The fight's coming up in a couple days.
Yeah, buddy.
Who does RJ Lloyd have?
Hey, I got Floyd, man. I'm telling you right now, 50-0. Shout out to Billy Jack. I heard that song, man, 50-0.
50-0.
Yeah, B Jeans for producing that. It was pretty dope, man. But yeah, I'm definitely going Floyd, man, because this guy, Connor's a tough guy. I will give him that. You know, he has this mentality. All I got to do is catch him. Yeah. You know, he's cocky enough to feel like that. I like it. You know, he's giving a lot of white people hope. You know, he's making them feel like this could happen. But look, you are stepping into a ring with a master on your very first time. I don't see it happening. You know, it's good. It's a good spectacle. You know what I'm saying? What is it? This is like what, Rocky 3 or something?
It's like Rocky 5 right here, man. It's built all the way up, man. I'm talking about they took trips all around the world to promote this fight.
They
imagine.
They definitely sold the fight. I get that.
Sold.
You know,
if
anything, you know, Conor McGregor is a fight selling motherfucker, man. Straight up.
He's a willing, dealing, fight selling motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? Though? He talked just enough where people are like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and buy this just to see what happens. So, it's a good deal either way.
No doubt, man. Well, I know it's going to be a lot of events going on after the fight, man. Is there any particular events that you're going to be attending that you want to shout out?
There's a couple of mansion parties going on. I know you know Twix, man. Twix is throwing his mansion party.
I have to definitely slide on that.
Make no leaks, you know. They're in Rebellion9. They're throwing their mansion party as well.
Word.
Yeah, man.
And at
their mansion party, they're giving away medicated gift bags, if you know what I mean. So, first 50 people there, you know, you getting the medicated gift bag. There's free food, free champagne, and then there's the fight, man. And,
that's what's up, man.
So, you know, there's a couple places, and then, you know, for people who going, oh, but what's really, Rick Ross is going to be at Light, you know, so I might slide through there, too. Yeah, check out the boss himself.
Ton of events going on, man. Ton of events going on. Well, before we get you out of there, RJ, man, I want you to give some of the kids out here, man, some of the things and tips that they can do to persevere and probably accomplish some of the things that you accomplished as a young entrepreneur today.
Wow, okay. The first thing is don't be afraid of no. You know, a lot of times people are going to tell you no. If you have a dream, people are going to tell you no. If you have a vision, people are going to tell you no. But you got to understand that God gave you that vision. He didn't give them that vision. So if they don't understand it, you don't get discouraged. You keep going. Because somebody's going to say yeah.
Absolutely. And
when they say yeah, make sure you're ready. Because, you know what I'm saying, preparation and, you know, opportunity, when they meet, you know, it's a spark. And you just got to be prepared when your chance comes. You know, just aside from not being afraid of no, just stick through no matter what the heck happens, man. Because a lot of times there's a lot of discouraging things that happen, man. Along with the no's, man, there's a lot of drama that might happen, and you know, you just kind of want to just keep going, and you never want to give up. That's the best thing, because if you want that more than anything else, you're gonna get it. We were having a talk before we started filming, and she told me, you know, if you put your mind to it and you think about anything, you can really make it happen. So, you know, a lot of times they didn't teach us that as kids, but if you really just put your mind to it, you can make it happen, you know, things like that. A lot of people, they didn't tell us that. You know, I brought some people out to LA, man, and they went to one party, and we stood outside in the morning, and you looked around, you didn't see no mountains, you didn't see anything, and you just wondered, okay, where's the motivation gonna come from? And, you know, it definitely comes from within, and if you want it, you can have it, man, straight up.
Absolutely. Well, let me get your social medias, man, before I get you out of here so the people know where to follow you at.
Oh, man, okay. On Instagram, you can follow me at That's RJ. That's OHTHATS RJ, like, oh, that's RJ right there. So, yeah, that's how you follow me there. Snap is the same thing. Facebook is RJ Lloyd, LLOYD. Man, and that's how y'all can get to me, man. Y'all want to talk to me, man, find me on any 3 of those platforms, man, and I do answer back.
Well, I appreciate you stopping in and being a guest on the Eddie Fuse Show. Looking forward to bringing you back again, man.
Hey, I appreciate you too, man. It's always good to come through here, man. Last time I came through, it was the radio show. Now I'm coming through, it's the TV show. Man, where's the Eddie Fuse movie, man?
Man, you know what, man?
Eddie Fuse movie?
I need somebody to do a documentary on me, take me, interview me, because I'm doing all the interviewing. I need somebody to sit down and get my story.
We got a lot of stories out here.
Yeah, man. So hopefully somebody will take the time to interview Eddie Fuse.
Definitely, man. I appreciate you for having me on here, man.
No doubt, man. We'll be back with y'all at the Eddie Fuse Show.
Yes.
beautiful Las Vegas. Welcome to the Eddie Hughes Show.
It's the Eddie Hughes Show. Whoa, whoa. It's the Eddie Hughes Show.
It's the Eddie Hughes Show.
Eddie Hughes Show.
The Eddie Hughes Show. Eddie Hughes
It's the
Show.
Eddie Hughes Show.
The Eddie Hughes Show. Eddie Hughes
Tune in.
Show.